Picture a nation with a history as rich and diverse as the colors of its flag. This is Poland. Our journey into Poland's past begins during the Stone Age, when the first settlements started to appear. These were simple structures, home to people who thrived off the land, their lives echoing the rhythm of the seasons. Over time, these settlements grew, and with them, the seeds of what would become the Polish nation were sown. Fast forward to the Iron Age, and we see the arrival of the Celts, and later the Germanic tribes, each leaving their distinct imprint on the land and its people. This was a time of change, of cultural exchange, and of the shaping of a unique identity that would stand the test of time. With the advent of the Middle Ages, the Slavs emerged as the dominant culture, bringing with them their own traditions, language, and way of life. The formation of the Polish nation as we know it today was set in motion during this period. This was a time of kings and queens, of chivalry and courtly love, and of the forging of a national identity that would endure through the centuries. The diversity of the people and cultures that have shaped Poland is evident in every aspect of its history. From the earliest settlers, through the waves of migration and invasion, to the formation of the nation itself, Poland has always been a melting pot of cultures and ideas. This diversity has enriched Poland, giving it a character that is both unique and universally appealing. It's a fascinating tapestry of human endeavor, resilience, and creative spirit. A country that, despite the challenges and hardships it faced, managed to carve out its own place in the world, creating a rich and varied cultural heritage that continues to be celebrated today. From these humble beginnings, Poland would grow into a nation that would leave a lasting impact on the world. The Middle Ages saw Poland enter a golden age of culture and prosperity. As we delve deeper into the annals of Polish history, we find ourselves in the midst of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, a beacon of democratic ideals in an era largely dominated by autocratic rule. This was a time of considerable political evolution and cultural enrichment. The Commonwealth, established in the late 16th century, was a unique political entity, a joint venture between two proud nations. It was a dual state, a union of Poland and Lithuania, bound together by a shared monarch and a common defense policy. This was no ordinary monarchy, though. The Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth was a beacon of democracy, its monarchy elective rather than hereditary. This system, novel for its time, allowed for a degree of political freedom seldom seen elsewhere in Europe. This era wasn't just about political progress, though. It was a time of immense cultural flowering, too. The Renaissance had a profound impact on Poland, influencing its literature, art, and architecture. The country became a melting pot of various cultures and religions. It was during the Golden Age that the first university in Poland, the Jagiellonian University, gained international recognition. Moreover, the Polish language, literature, and identity became firmly established during this period. The works of the era's great poets and writers, like Jan Kochanowski, continue to be celebrated today for their literary merit and their contribution to the Polish cultural identity. The Golden Age of Poland was not just about cultural and political progress. It was a time of economic prosperity, too. The country's strategic location made it an important hub in the trade routes between Western Europe and the East, leading to an economic boom that enriched the nation. Yet, like all Golden Ages, this one too had its challenges. The Commonwealth's unique political system, while democratic, was not without its flaws. The liberum veto, a policy that allowed any member of the parliament to halt legislation, often led to political deadlock. Despite these challenges, the Golden Age was a period of undeniable progress and prosperity. This period of prosperity would pave the way for Poland's role in global history. It was a time that saw the shaping of a nation, the birth of a culture, and the foundation of a legacy that continues to influence Poland to this day. But the Golden Age couldn't last forever. Poland faced periods of turbulence and partition. This chapter of the history of Poland is marked by strife and upheaval. The once flourishing nation was subjected to 3 partitions, each one a devastating blow to its sovereignty and identity. The first partition occurred in the late 18th century, when Russia, Prussia, and Austria, three of the most powerful empires of the time, decided to divide Poland among themselves. This was a time of great despair for the Poles, as they saw their beloved homeland being carved up like a pie. The Polish state was effectively eliminated, and the people were forced to live under foreign rule. But this was just the beginning. The second partition followed just 2 decades later, further reducing the size of the country. Poles were now living in areas where their culture, language, and traditions were suppressed. The third and final partition in the late 18th century erased Poland from the map completely. These partitions had a profound impact on the country and its people. They resulted in significant losses of territory, population, and economic power. For over 100 years, Poland existed only in the hearts and minds of the Polish people. Yet despite the turmoil and adversity, the spirit of the Polish people remained unyielding. They clung to their culture and identity, passing down stories, songs, and traditions from generation to generation. They sought solace in their shared history and used it as a source of strength and resilience. Their determination and courage were instrumental in keeping the idea of Poland alive. The partitions may have physically divided the Polish lands, but they couldn't partition the spirit of the Polish people. They remained united in their love for their country and their desire for freedom and autonomy. And so, while the partitions were a time of hardship and suffering, they were also a testament to the indomitable spirit of the Polish people. Their resilience and determination kept the dream of a free and independent Poland alive, paving the way for the rebirth of their nation in the 20th century. Despite these challenges, the spirit of the Polish people remained unbroken. The 20th century brought unprecedented challenges to Poland, with 2 world wars. The first half of the 20th century was a time of immense struggle and heartache for the people of Poland. World War I saw the country caught in the crossfire of major world powers, its land serving as a battleground where empires clashed. Yet this conflict also sparked the rebirth of an independent Poland, a phoenix rising from the ashes of a war-torn Europe. But this independence was short-lived. World War II soon descended, casting a long and brutal shadow over the nation. This time, Poland found itself in the grip of Nazi Germany, the target of a ruthless and systematic campaign of destruction. The Holocaust brought unimaginable suffering to Poland's Jewish community, a devastating chapter that claimed the lives of 3 million Polish Jews. In the aftermath of the war, the country lay in ruins. Cities were decimated, and the population was drastically reduced. But despite the overwhelming destruction, the spirit of Poland's people remained unbroken. In the face of adversity, they showed an inspiring resilience, a determination to rebuild their lives and their nation. The post-war years saw Poland under Soviet influence, a period marked by social, political, and economic transformation. Yet even under this regime, the Poles continued to nurture their cultural heritage, preserving their language, traditions, and the memory of their history. The latter part of the 20th century witnessed the rise of the Solidarity movement, a testament to Poland's enduring spirit of resistance. This labor movement, led by the charismatic Lech Walesa, paved the way for the end of communist rule and the establishment of a democratic Poland. Today, the echoes of these tumultuous years still resonate. They are etched in the architecture of cities, the stories of survivors, and the collective memory of the Polish people. Yet Poland rose from the ashes, a testament to the resilience of its people. The nation's history, marked by periods of great suffering and great strength, serves as a reminder of the power of resilience and the enduring spirit of the Polish people. Today, Poland stands as a proud, vibrant nation, rich in culture and heritage. Modern Poland is an intriguing blend of progress and tradition, a testament to the resilience of its people. Joining the European Union in 2004 was a significant milestone, marking Poland's successful transition from a communist regime to a democratic society. Today, it is one of the fastest-growing economies in the EU, with thriving sectors such as information technology, automotive, and renewable energy. Poland's commitment to sustainable growth is evident in its ambitious plans to phase out coal and invest in renewable energy sources, demonstrating its dedication to a greener future. But Poland's modern identity isn't solely defined by its economic prowess. It's the cultural richness that truly sets this country apart. The Polish film industry, for instance, has gained international acclaim, with directors like Paweł Pawlikowski and films such as Ida and Cold War capturing the world's attention. Likewise, Poland's music scene is vibrant and diverse, from the classical strains of Chopin to the contemporary beats of indie pop and techno. Festivals like the Opener Festival and Unsound have put Poland on the global music map, drawing artists and enthusiasts from around the world. Literature, too, plays a significant role in Poland's cultural fabric. Polish authors, both past and present, have made significant contributions to the world of words. From the Nobel laureates Henryk Sienkiewicz, Władysław Reymont, Wisława Szymborska and Olga Tokarczuk, to the fantasy world creator Andrzej Sapkowski, their works have been translated and celebrated globally. In the realm of science and technology, Poland has produced luminaries such as Maria Sklodowska-Curie, a pioneer in the field of radioactivity, and Andrzej Szali, a Nobel laureate in medicine. Today, the country continues to invest heavily in research and development, fostering the next generation of Polish innovators. Poland continues to write its history, a nation ever evolving, ever inspiring. As we delve further into our journey of Poland, let's remember that this country's story isn't just about the past. It's about the here and now, and the exciting future that lies ahead. And of course, no journey through Poland would be complete without a taste of its cuisine. Polish food, deeply rooted in tradition, is a rich tapestry woven with tales of history, culture, and the hearty Polish spirit. Let's start with pierogi, the quintessential Polish dish. These little dumplings, stuffed with a variety of fillings, are a testimony to Poland's agricultural past. From potato and cheese to sauerkraut and mushrooms, each filling tells a story of the country's fertile lands and the resourcefulness of its people. Next up, we have the hearty bigos, often referred to as the national dish of Poland. A savory stew of cabbage, sauerkraut, various meats, and a blend of spices, bigos is a dish that warms the heart and soul. It's a testament to the Polish spirit of making the most of what's available, transforming simple ingredients into a flavorful feast. Not forgetting kielbasa, the Polish sausage that has made its way around the world. Each region in Poland has its own unique kielbasa, showcasing the diversity within the country. From smoked to fresh, spicy to mild, kielbasa is a flavorful journey through Poland's regional landscapes. And then, there's the sweet side of Polish cuisine. Take paczki, for instance. These Polish donuts, typically filled with rose-hip jam and sprinkled with powdered sugar, are a beloved treat. They're traditionally eaten on Fat Thursday, the last Thursday before Lent, symbolizing the Polish tradition of indulgence before the austerity of Lent. Lastly, let's not forget the Polish vodka. This spirit, distilled from grains or potatoes, is more than just a drink in Poland. It's a symbol of hospitality, a centerpiece at celebrations, and a toast to good health and happiness. Polish cuisine, with its rustic charm and hearty flavors, tells a beautiful story of the country's history, its people, and their unwavering spirit. It's a cuisine that's been shaped by the land, the seasons, and the hands that have lovingly prepared it for generations. From pierogi to paczki, Polish cuisine is a delicious chapter in the nation's history. Now we've journeyed through Poland's history, but we're curious about you. Which corner of our beautiful planet are you joining us from today? The vibrant streets of Tokyo or the serene landscapes of New Zealand? Or perhaps the bustling metropolis of New York? Let's make this journey more interactive. Drop a comment below and share your location with the Trip Capital community. And while you're there, why not hit the subscribe button? By doing so, you won't miss out on our upcoming adventures. We've got a whole world to explore together, one country at a time. From the golden sands of Egypt to the frost-tipped peaks of the Himalayas, we promise to take you on a trip like no other. Don't forget to check out our previous journey through the captivating history of California. You're part of the Trip Capital family now, and we're thrilled to have you on board. Enjoyed this journey through Poland? Be sure to subscribe and join us as we explore the history of the world. From its early beginnings to the modern era, the history of Poland is a captivating tale of resilience and cultural richness. We've journeyed together through the ages, tracing the footprints of a nation that has stood the test of time. We ventured into Poland's past, exploring the roots of a civilization that has grown and shaped itself through countless generations. We witnessed the Golden Age, a period of prosperity and cultural efflorescence that left an indelible mark on Poland's historical tapestry. Our journey took us through times of turbulence and partition, periods that tested the mettle of the Polish people, but ultimately forged an even stronger national identity. We delved into the harrowing chapters of the World Wars and their aftermath, acknowledging the resilience and fortitude that allowed Poland to rebuild and rise from the ashes. And then we found ourselves in modern Poland, a thriving, dynamic nation that has learned to balance its rich historical heritage with the demands of the contemporary world. We savored the flavors of Polish cuisine, a delicious testament to the country's culinary traditions and its ability to innovate and adapt. So, as we close this chapter of our journey, let's take a moment to appreciate the resilience, the cultural richness, and the indomitable spirit of Poland that we've explored today. A nation's history is more than just a chronicle of events. It is a living, breathing entity that continues to shape its future. If you found this journey intriguing, we invite you to join us on another adventure. Last time, we explored the captivating history of California, a journey that took us from the sunny beaches to the bustling cityscapes, and from the gold rush era to Silicon Valley. So, if you haven't watched it yet, now would be a perfect time to dive into another fascinating exploration of history and culture. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to the Trip Capital channel to join us on more exciting adventures around the globe. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Until next time, keep exploring.